Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates, a firm I primarily focus on family law issues. Please subscribe to our channel. You know, in divorce cases, what ends up happening is the parties are trying to get the upper hand in the negotiation. It could be with respect to support, property, alimony, custody of the children. There are all sorts of things that go on, and in the dynamic of that, sometimes you'll have one spouse complain about the other spouse. She did this to me, she did that to me, he abused me, he hit me, he this, he that. So the question is, what happens if those things are false? What do you do if somebody's made up allegations about you that are simply false? You never touched her. You never did anything. He accuses you of some sort of abuse that never occurred. Well, what do? Well, obviously, you have to tell your lawyer, because if those allegations come up, they have to fight those allegations. The attorneys can move to strike those allegations if they're written in the pleadings. The court can allow discovery on those allegations to ascertain whether or not any level of evidence can be brought to support it. Oftentimes it does happen that people will magnify or exaggerate circumstances just in order to, because they think that'll somehow help them in the divorce. The truth of the matter is it really doesn't help as much as one might think. There should be a very frank discussion between you and your lawyer about the difference between divorce cases and what you see on TV versus the reality of what actually goes on, because that's your best way of keeping your expectations at a reasonable level. You may find that some of the things that are exploited on TV, some things that you see on, even on cases that you see on TV, that relates to a different set of rules that simply don't function in the Michigan court system. So we have our own rules. We have our own protections of our own citizens. We have ways of prosecuting divorces. We have ways of defending false allegations. But it's particular to us. And every state has the opportunity to make their own rules. Therefore, I would strongly suggest that don't come into it with a preconceived notion. If you have a question that your spouse said something false about and you want to know what's going to happen or what to do about it, sit down with your lawyer, talk to him or her about it. They're going to give you appropriate guidance as to what role, if any, it should play in the underlying divorce action. If you have any questions, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.